Sorry, I ran out of phone storage. Anyway, I'm gonna keep it. I have to go fast. I don't have any storage. The Knight and the Moth I will be keeping, and I will be maybe bringing to college. We'll see. Starside I just got for my birthday. Keeping, maybe college. I ran out of storage and it's so mad at me. My phone is so mad. Lightlark I also just got for my birthday, and I will maybe be bringing to college. This is the wrong pile. Our Lives Under the Sea I really want to read, and I might bring to college. Onyx Storm I will probably never read this book, and I won't be buying any more books from this author, but it's so beautiful and I want to keep it because I love books that have stuff like this. So I'm going to keep it, but I will probably never read it because loved Fourth Wing, so good. Iron Flame, boring. Sorry, that's maybe my harsh opinion, but it was really repetitive, and I just felt like they didn't need to extend it into 6 books. They probably didn't have enough material, and it was a lot of filler stuff. Then we have Map of Days and Conference of the Birds, which is books 4 and 5 in the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series. I read the original trilogy, loved it, and then realized that there were more, bought some more books, and then never read them. I'm gonna put this in maybe because I love the original trilogy, but I don't know that I will ever really get to these. Captive Prince is a book that I just got for my birthday that I might bring to school. A Kingdom So Crimson, I got it for I think Christmas, maybe a couple years ago, I don't remember, or maybe not more than a year ago, but I haven't yet read it, but I like this author. I follow her on Instagram, and you know, she's an indie author, and I would really like to read this book, so I'm gonna put this and maybe bring to school. Sons of Liberty is another indie author. I haven't really gotten into this book. This book I purchased whenever she did her little, I don't know, not really fundraiser, but like where if you buy her book, the proceeds go to Palestine. Palestine? I don't know why I said it weird. But to, you know, people in Gaza. And so I bought this book, you know, to help out and also to support an indie author. But I haven't really gotten super into it. I believe though that the second book comes out this fall, I think in November if I'm not mistaken, so I might try to read it to, you know, catch up and everything and support her, but I'll be keeping it. These Violent Delights, maybe bring to college. The Goddess of and Even in Death, love these stunning covers, and I think that Randy Garner is an indie author as well, but I didn't like it as much as I thought that I would. I haven't gotten super far into it, but it was just more contemporary than I was expecting, because I thought it was more high fantasy. It's a fantasy book and is set from the perspective of a goddess, but it's still like in the modern world. And so she talks about like things like everyone having a rectangular technological device, aka a phone, and different things like that. So I'm not sure how into it that I would get, but I'm not ready to give up on it yet. And then this is the second book that my brother got me for Christmas, so I want to read that one as well. So I'm gonna keep them for now. And then finally we have the Shadow and Bone trilogy and King of Scars. I read the Six of Crows duology and I love Six of Crows, but I just for some reason never got into the Shadow and Bone and everything, and then I want to read this as well. I will be keeping them, and I might be bringing Shadow and Bone to college to see if I can get into the series. Okay, so now going back to the piles. For the maybe for school, I have a maximum of 10 books that I can bring, according to the rule I have set for myself. But probably I will bring closer to 5 or 6 in terms of what I would actually be able to read. But let's see. So I think that the ones that I'm most interested in bringing to college from this stack are, I might try and read Captive Prince before I leave in less than a month, but whatever, because it's not very big. But however, if I read it before, then I will probably want to get the rest of the series, so maybe not. But I might bring Captive Prince. Our Wives Under the Sea, another shorter book, but I want to bring this one. And then I think I'm going to bring I think I'm going to bring The Night and the Moth, and Dragon Cursed, and The Songbird in the Heart of Stone to try and get back into that series. Okay, so that's already 5 books. I want to bring something else. Maybe I will bring, I want to bring one of these. They're by the same author, so I don't know that I should bring both of them. But look at how beautiful. See, this is what I'm talking about. I love this. Okay, even though no one can see it when it's sitting on my shelf like this. But I know it's there, and I love it. I think I'm gonna bring this one to get into first. Yeah. And then, is there anything else I should bring? That's 6 books. And I kind of don't know that I should bring any more. Because I can always I'll come back for Christmas and pick up more books. So I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for the original ones. Maybe. Maybe I'll also bring Lobazona. Yeah. So I'll bring those 7 books. As of right now, that's my decision. And then I can always switch them out when I come home. But that's what I think I'll be bringing. Anyway, and I might end up bringing Priory of the Orange Tree if I don't finish it before I leave, which is likely because it's thick and I'm not that far into. I've been trying to read it a lot, but there's just so much and I'm busy. But so I might probably bring that one as well because I probably won't have finished it in time, but I can try. Anyway, let's go through the maybe pile before I get kicked off my phone again. Okay, how about this? I'm making decisions. I'm making fast decisions. Just thinking off the top of my head. I think I'm gonna keep these and try to get back into them at some point, because I really loved the original trilogy. Quarter Frost and Starlight I can keep. I don't know that I'll ever read, but there's no point in super getting rid of it. Like, I have the rest of the series. Again, I won't be buying the new books when they come out, but from what I have so far. I'm gonna keep this. I know I told you I was gonna, but I'm gonna keep it, and maybe I will finish it at some point and then be done with the series. Violet Made of Thorns, I'm gonna do more research before I make a decision. I'm going to see if it is a series, and then if it's a series, I will get rid of it, and if it is a standalone, then I'll keep it, because I really want to finish it because I really liked it. It's got a like a main character who receives visions, like the main character of my book Keeper of the Keys, and so I like reading books that have similar different things, and so I can kind of get some inspiration and different things like that. So I do want to read it if it's not going to really irritate me. Ken Porsche, I think I will. I don't know that I can really sell it because it came like this, but it came kind of like damaged. I'll keep it. It can fill up my that section of my bookshelf, but I don't know that I'll ever like really read this series. Stalking Jack the Ripper. Oh, here's a receipt for the book. You know what? I have to commit. I have to get rid of things. I'm gonna get rid of this book because the likelihood of me ever reading it is very slim. And I have a library, so I can just... But I've got a lot of books to read, so I need to get rid of it. I need to get rid of something. I think I'll keep Paper Towns. I know I just said that, but I'm gonna keep Paper Towns. And then, you know what? Should I keep it or should I get rid of it? I'm gonna keep the Falling in Love montage because I want to read it. I want to read it. Paper Towns. Fine, I'll keep it. So then the books that I'm getting rid of, oh, this is not that good. I thought I was gonna do better than this. No, I didn't, but I hoped I was gonna do better than this. These are the 4 books that I'll be getting rid of. I need to get rid of more. I have so many books. Because the thing is, I run out of shelf space on my bookshelf, so I need to either get rid of books or get a new bookshelf. So how about this? Compromise. I'm gonna get rid of books I've already read. I'm gonna get rid of this series, the Unearthly series, because I read it and I liked it, but that was when I was in middle school and I will never read it again. Watch me not get rid of this. I hate getting rid of books, but I don't have any space left. I'm lying to you. I'm gonna keep it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I love books and I don't want to get rid of them. Okay, so I'll just get rid of those 4, and that's maybe more than I thought I was gonna get rid of. So, and maybe I'll get rid of the other 5th book, The Violet Made of Thorns. We'll see. I'll let you know once I Google. Bad news, guys. Violet Made of Thorns apparently is meant to function as a standalone, and it has kind of maybe an ambiguous ending in the sense that it was supposed to continue, but the story wraps up enough that it's just a standalone. So I will probably read it. I'll be keeping it. But 4 books is better than none. So, and now we know what to bring to college.